Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Luana Peixoto, and today I'm going to talk to you about NBA fan engagement analyzed through tweets. So, at first, I'm going to explain to you what you need to know to understand this analysis. I'm going to talk about the problem statement, methodology, and then a little bit about the insights I gathered and what conclusions can be taken from them. So these are the main athletes you're going to hear about today. The first one on the left is LeBron James. He's a Nike athlete and he currently plays for the LA Lakers. The second one on the right is Steph Curry, currently sponsored by Under Armour, and he plays for the Golden State Warriors. So, how has public opinion changed of Nike and LeBron James? And is it worse or better than the public opinion for Under Armour's athlete, Steph Curry? To do this analysis, I utilized tweets from the month of October 2019 and October 2020. The reason why I chose these 2 months is because they mark the beginning and the end of the last NBA championship. The technique was text mining and NLP. So first, I started by organizing the text a little bit with packages, libraries, and functions. So some of the libraries I used were TM, QDAP, ggplot2, and some of the functions that can be seen are try to lower, clean corpus, and background tokens, and this is all on the R scripts. Once I got the text a little bit organized, I went to feature extraction, which I did choose the dates to do that, but I also did some filters with words like Nike, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and in some situations I also had to sample the data set. Finally, I did some visualizations so we could gather some insights. The first visualization we're going to talk about today is top Twitter terms. In 2019, some of the terms that call our attention and that are interesting to us are LeBron and Nike. But also, there are some negative terms in there, like China and Hong Kong. Why are they negative? Because they are related to a controversy that LeBron was part of when he tweeted about the Hong Kong and China situation, and he got a lot of backlash from that, and so did Nike. On the other hand, we have October 2020 with some more positive words, and that's probably because of the winning of the LA Lakers in the NBA championship. The second visualization we're going to look at is word association. So this is regarding Nike associations. In 2019, some of the words that are associated with Nike, I could see that they were positive and some of them were negative. So what I did is that I added up all the words, and by analyzing which one was positive and which ones were negative, I could find a percentage of positive and negative words associated to Nike. So in 2019, you can see that most of the words associated are negative, which are again related to the whole China-Hong Kong controversy. In 2020, on the other hand, 100% of the associations are positive. These are associations for LeBron. Again, in 2019, 50-50 because of the controversy. But in 2020, things change a little bit and get a little more positive because of LA Lakers winning. Just for comparison, I also put some associations with the word Curry. You can see that in 2019, he has some negative associations, which are mainly because of the fact that he broke a game. He broke his hand in a game. And in 2020, you can see that these associations are a little bit more positive. Another visualization we're going to talk about today are word clouds. So in October 2019, the word cloud, the terms that call our attention because are more related to Nike are LeBron James, Hong Kong, and NBA punish, which are negative terms. On the other hand, in 2020, you can see that things turn a little bit more positive. LeBron James, Lakers add, and remember LeBron. The win had a big impact on LeBron and our image. This is a comparison cloud. Again, in 2019, you can see a lot of words related to the controversy, communist, punish, Chinese. And then in 2020, you see words connected to the LA Lakers wins, like finalizing and also the ads. Reese Puffs, McDonald's, words that were related to the ads that you could see back then. These are dendrograms. So the dendrograms help us to see what kind of phrases are coming up in our data sets. In 2019, interesting phrases were LeBron James, Golden State Warriors Steph Curry, but also a lot of China backlash. And for Steph, talk about his broken hand. On the other hand, in 2020, you can see that the data talks a lot about Lakers and LeBron, probably about their win. And then again, changes and shifts in NBA and LeBron versus Harden. Harden is another athlete, which is called James Harden, and he's one of the top contenders to become a rival for LeBron. That's why he's been talked a lot. These are another visualization, word networks. Again, you can see that in 2019, um, the words are a lot related to that controversy. Chinese, shelves removed. A lot of our merchandise were removed from the shelves in China. You can see Mike Pence, the vice president of the United States back then, who also had something to say about this controversy. In 2020, on the other hand, we are related to the ads, we are related to jerseys, which means our products, and other positive things. So finally, the conclusions that we can take from all this visualization is that number one, there was a negative effect from the views of LeBron James into our brand. The second is that overall, there was an increase of positive Twitter engagement. Finally, I think it would be interesting to do a further analysis into these engagements' financial effect. Was there any financial effect in our sales once the engagement was low? Was there any financial effect once the engagement is high? That would be interesting to analyze. Thank you so much for your time.